The 2022 fall coho season got off to a pretty fantastic start at my favorite beach fishing spot on the southwestern part of Vancouver Island. Then a medical issue threatened to derail my fall beach fishing season. I was determined to keep fishing, however, so my wife renewed her license for the first time in 8 or 9 years and decided to join me. It was great to have her along. For the most part, the weather was splendid, and she always marveled at the beauty of the place. I didn't get back to my usual spot on the beach until September the 27th, and it wasn't long before I had what felt like a decent fish on. It ripped back and forth in front of me before running down the beach to my right. I had to wait out to get an angle on it, and it was 2 or 3 minutes before I even thought about turning the camera on. I was already up to my waist in water and breathing hard by then. The fish tucked in behind that big log and started running down close to the shore. I was well into the battle when Lori-Ann started recording with her phone. I had a hard time slowing this fish down, never mind getting it turned. To make matters worse, the tide was coming in, the waves were getting bigger, and the water was starting to come over the top of my chest waders. Yep, I'm definitely taking on water here. And it's chilly. I fish with a 13-foot Amundsen Coho Strategy X ultralight rod, so I try to lift the line over that tangle of roots at the end of the log, but it's just too high. Then, with my wife chuckling in the background, I try to go around the end of the log, but it's too deep.
Huh? I know.
Sean, an angler I know, has been watching the action from his pontoon boat. He sees the fish jumping around a submerged sandbar about 100 yards down the beach and realizes I can't get around the log. He rows over to offer to take my rod around the end of the log to the beach closer to the sandbar on the other side. A few seconds earlier, and I would have gladly accepted, but as it happened, I finally got the fish turned and was reeling it back in.
I'll be good. Thanks. He's right here. It's a big fish. Okay, get down behind him. Lorianne, get down behind him. Thanks, mate. Thanks, Lorianne.
That was a bitch, eh?
That's why it took me around here.
He's in now.
That's right.
Yep, in now. A fine fight and a fine fish.